Readers, follow along as I read Text 1, A New Start, aloud to you. Each year, many people come to New York City. They come to visit museums, to study at famous colleges, to enjoy art and music. But from 1892 to 1954, millions of people came for a different reason. They came to start a new life in America. Ellis Island is a small island in the New York harbor. It was set up as the country's main immigration station. For those 60 years, nearly every immigrant coming to America had to pass through Ellis Island. Most people came to America on a ship, and the journey was long and difficult. But once people arrived at Ellis Island, their journeys were not over. The immigrants had to pass inspections before they were allowed to enter America. The inspection started as soon as they started climbing the stairs to the room where the inspections were held. A doctor stood at the top of the stairs and watched people to see if they were showing any signs of trouble walking up the stairs. When it was time for a person's first medical examination, nicknamed the 6-second inspection, they were examined by a doctor to make sure they were healthy. Inspectors wrote chalk letters on people's lapels to show trouble. L for lameness if they couldn't walk well, E for eyesight if they couldn't see well. People who were marked were sent for more inspections, and if they were sick, they were sent to the Ellis Island Hospital. They could be kept at the Ellis Island Hospital for weeks or even months. In many cases, people were sent back to their home countries. People had to pass both medical and legal inspections. During the legal inspection, immigrant officers asked people questions to make sure they would be able to support themselves in America. Where were you born? Are you married? What is your occupation? Each immigrant was asked many questions. Many immigrants had to show they could pass a reading test. Immigrants could also be kept for not passing the legal inspection. They would have to live at Ellis Island for a few days or longer and wait for their case to be reviewed again. Sometimes one family member couldn't pass one of those inspections and had to stay on Ellis Island. The rest of the family would often wait for them at Ellis Island, sometimes for months. So why did people put up with these struggles in order to live in America? Each immigrant story was different, but there were a few main reasons that people thought the struggles were worth it. People came for a better life, for safety, for freedom. Many immigrants from countries like Ireland, Italy, and Greece came to America hoping for a better life. They were tired of barely having enough food to eat or clothes to wear. In many of these countries, people were told that in America, the streets were paved with gold. Of course, the streets in America weren't really made of gold. What they meant was that in America, there were jobs. America was a place where people could make a better life. Immigrants who came from countries that is now called Turkey came to America in order to be safe. Some were in danger of being jailed or killed for speaking out against their government. Many Turkish people came so that they wouldn't be forced to join the military in Turkey. A third group of immigrants came for the freedom to practice their religions. Many of these were Jewish people coming from Russia. At the time in Russia, there were many laws that made life difficult for Jews. They were not allowed to practice their religion openly. It is estimated that over 3 million Jews came through Ellis Island looking for religious freedom in America. People came to Ellis Island for other reasons as well. As John F. Kennedy once said, there were probably as many reasons for coming to America as there were people who came. Today, Ellis Island is not an immigration station. It is a museum where visitors can read the stories of some of the millions of immigrants who came to Ellis Island hoping for a new start in America.